Have you ever participated in a boutique label sale that didn't quite feel like a sale? In today's physical media news topic, we talk about the few highlights in the Scream Factory Shocktober sale, even though there's not many. So we get into a massive rant right here, right now, on why there's no killer deals in the Shocktober sale and why the community is severely disappointed in Scream Factory right now. And then, of course, we talk about what you can do to have a better sale experience overall. So let's get into it. And if you love collecting physical media just like me and talking a lot of fun movies out there, make sure you go ahead and stab that like and subscribe. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics. And leave in the comments below, what do you most love about this sale? What do you hate about this sale? And what other sales are you looking forward to? Let's kill those comments below. So to talk about the few highlights here from the Shocktober sale, at least what caught my attention, because there wasn't a whole lot here to unpack. Some of the titles that stood out to me were like Species on 4K, The Exorcist 3 on 4K, which were around the $22 range, which is basically like $5 off the first day pickup price, which once again isn't a whole lot, but it's at least something. And then some box sets look to be at a decent price, like the Wreck box set. That looked to be very solid to get all those movies in one collection. So I think the most value are in the box sets because a lot of the 4Ks here are lacking the value, and especially the Blu-rays, which we're going to get into ranting on now. I will give them one compliment though on how Shocktober did set up their site. You can actually search by decades, which is kind of a cool feature. I don't really do that. I kind of go through everything because I like all decades. But if you like modern stuff, you like classic stuff, that's a nice little filtering system. I'll give them kudos on that. But that's about it. Now to get into a massive rant here because Scream Factory is messing up again because this sale has no killer deals. There's no doorbusters here. And you compare this to another Shocktober sale going on Arrow's site. Arrow has some good stuff. Arrow has the Empire of Screams box set back in stock, $40. That is a killer deal. Scream Factory has none of that. These 4Ks are outrageously priced, a lot of them, especially the new stuff, the pre-orderable stuff. I mean, you look at Night of the Demons, it's $37 still. How is that a sale? I can get it off of Amazon for like $33. Pumpkinhead is way too expensive. Night of the Comet, way too expensive. I mean, over $30, way higher prices. Why? Those are titles I was potentially interested in. And then they're missing out on their own titles. Where's Upgrade on 4K? Where's World War Z on 4K? I mean, you've released these Scream Factory. Why are they not included in this sale? Did they not even want to entertain the idea of a sale on those titles? Those were movies I was interested in. So really, what did they have here that make these sale items? Not much. I mean, they have some past titles that most collectors already picked up on. Now, if you did miss out on them, there's decent ones here like Army of Darkness I love. That's at a decent deal now. They got Piranha at a decent deal, but not like a super shocking deal. It's not like a super Shocktober kind of deal where they're around like $15. No, they're all about 20 plus. They're not really amazing doorbuster kind of deals. And then don't get me started on the Blu-rays, because the Blu-rays are insulting. Most of them are like $18 range for a Blu-ray, not a 4K, a Blu-ray, $18. And you know when you pick it up, 2 weeks later, Scream Factory is going to announce a 4K on it. So the Blu-rays to me are completely worthless at this point, especially at these kind of prices. Now, if they made them reasonably priced, like $10 for their Blu-rays, cool, I'll take a chance on it. And if they come out with a 4K later, no problem. I can consider a double dip, only $10, right? If they did the 4Ks, that $15 range, definitely no more than $20. And even their new pre-orderable stuff, why not do it $25? Arrow has done that before, where if you wanted to pre-order a brand new 4K coming out, it was like $25 during one of their sale times. That would be an amazing deal. Why can't Scream Factory do the same thing? I mean, Scream Factory just thinks they're above all the rest and you're just going to pay whatever you want. They're going to pull one over on horror fans by just calling it a Shocktober sale. But there's just not a whole lot of value here for most collectors. Now, there might be value for some collectors, once again, people that missed out on a few of the 4Ks at a decent price, but a lot of this is just irritating, it's insulting, it's garbage, to me at least. I can only speak for myself here, but really disappointed in this Shocktober sale. And I don't even think they're throwing in anything this time around. I know last time they did, if you did a certain amount, they would throw in a Shocktober shirt. I don't even think they're doing that, but correct me in the comments below. Are they throwing in a shirt this time? Anything like that? If they are, they did not advertise that well at all. I mean, of course, Screen Factory doesn't advertise that well in general, but it's just so irritating when it's, come on, Shocktober, you're known for horror. You could have done an amazing job on this, Screen Factory, but once again, letting collectors down. So now I'm going to talk about what you can do to make yourself just kind of a better sale shopper. Just give you some tips and strategies just in general. I know everybody's different, so it's going to apply differently to different people. But just for me, I would say take a look at each of these sales and really decide, do you want to participate in the sale? Not just because it says sale, but there's actually titles in here you don't have that you've been waiting on, and you do find it a deal you're willing to now pay for. But if there's titles in here that don't really catch your attention, you never really wanted any of these titles, then just because it says sale, don't feel like you need to participate and buy this stuff. I went through these titles and I'm like, you know what? They didn't have Upgrade. I would have considered that one. They didn't have World War Z. You know, Pumpkinhead I would have considered if it was at a better deal, but all these other titles I can kind of skip on. I wasn't really interested in them before, like Species. That was a title I really wasn't interested in, so even if it's a decent deal and I don't have it in my collection, I'm still okay skipping over it. Just personally for me, I'd rather use the money in a different sale, like the Arrow Shocktober sale. Arrow had the Empire Screams box set. They had a couple 4Ks I was already interested in, waiting for a discounted price, and now they are discounted. So I feel much more comfortable going to that sale just based off of my personal taste and preference there. But once again, this is all on you to decide, hey, where do you want your money to go to? And just really looking at the titles, what's going to bring you the most joy. But like I said, you don't have to participate in it if you don't want it. Just because it says sale, keep in mind there's going to be future sales. There's going to be future Shocktober sales. There's going to be more sales from all of these boutique labels. It's not just like, oh, this is the one sale and then everything's going to be out of stock and you will never get any of these titles ever again. Rarely does an item go out of stock. Now, sometimes it does, like a limited edition kind of print stuff, but a lot of this stuff we've seen in past Shocktober sales. I'm sure we'll see in future Shocktober sales, and maybe in the future they'll be more discounted and you might be willing to pay for them then. So it's okay to be patient. It's okay to wait. It's okay not to participate in every single sale out there. Those are just my general thoughts, my tips, my strategies. That's kind of how I approach it. So, like I said, I went with the Arrow sale instead. They were just more enticing to me this time around, especially the Empire Screams box set. But I'm going to skip over the Shocktober Scream Factory one for now. But next year, maybe they do even a better job. They get some titles in there I really crave at some amazing discounted prices. But you guys are going to let me know in the comments below, what were your favorite kind of sales going on as of recent? How can Shocktober improve for the next year? What else should Scream Factory be doing? Let's have those fun movie conversations down below. And if you enjoyed this topic, go ahead and stab another video right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters.